Díomh an bhóra, chun is tá sibh i neamh dé Luain an 25 Eanáir. Agus beag míad ag déanamh cúpla rud nua i neamh, beag míad ag déanamh ó Gaeilge agus Fonn Fónaice, so Beag an Fonn Fónaice gut. Beag míad ag déanamh píosa beag mata, agus an sin beag míad ag déanamh Béarla, agus beag sounds in action ag tastalút, agus beag scéal ó léamh a gom. Agus ag dearm an fís seo beag úntas beag cad a beag ann fan go bheic ag sibh. So, an bhfuil mhór Fonn Fónaice, agus sounds in action ag cuibh, agus peann Luain. Tá go húntaach i raigling.
Feig, leabhar agus cur isteach sa trolaí é. Feig, cluiche agus cur isteach sa trolaí é. Feig, eitleán agus cur isteach sa trolaí é. Feig, bus agus cur isteach sa trolaí é. Feig, capal agus cur isteach sa trolaí é. Feig, car agus cur isteach sa trolaí é. Feig, bád agus cur isteach sa trolaí é. Tá an trolaí lán.
Tá an trolaí folamh.
Tá an busca lán.
Tá an busca folamh.
Tá an mála lán.
Tá an mála folamh.
Tá an cófra lán.
Tá an cófra folamh.
Tá focail le cleachta going, tá focail nua agam. Éirsa, éirsa. Bígí ciún éirsa an múntóir. Ná bígí ag ri éirsa, daddy. Bígí go deas éirsa an chalín. Sin éirsa agus ceann eile. Dul, dul. Bhí mé ag dul ar scoil agus thosaigh sé curbáistí. Bhí mé ag dul go dtí an siopa agus connic mé madra. So an gá ceann nua, éirsa, dul. An sin dul siar beagar na cín eile. Agam. Siad. Tá na cín seo ar úlas cuibh go maith. Ag. An. She. Tá. Sé. Air. May. Le. Seo. Sa. Na. An féitling is sin íanamh níos tapúla. Na. Sa. Seo. Le. May. sé, tá, sí, an, ag, agus na cí nua, well an teachcata, siad, agam, dul, éirsa. Má sibh. Inis, or fúmana as Gaeilge. Gwyn si break. I. O. G. B. Ooh. A. E. S. Sh. O. Má sibh gohúnta gur fad. An monkey beag. Féic an monkey beag. Cad atá an dhéanamh aige? Tá sé ag lúsca sna crin. An monkey beag. An meg an monkey seo go dasnú an meg sé dána masan tú. Nather. An monkey beag. Féic sa fictúr. Cad tá an monkey seo ag déanamh? Tá sé ag caitheamh na hráistí I dro an tíger. Ó, tá an tíger crosta, níl sé peochsásta leis an monkey. Tá sé anna dána. Agus féic, cad a deireann an monkey? Seo an tíger. Sa an monkey. Seo an tíger. Sa an monkey. Uh-oh. An bhfuil an monkey ag claiceíocht de ríis. Tá sé ag séide síalta I dro an elephant. Tá malbhacán aige, agus tá sé ag claiceíocht leis na síalta. An bhfuil an elephant sásta? Níl sé sásta chur be. Cad a deireann an monkey? Seo an elephant. Sa an monkey. Seo an elephant. Sa an monkey. Ooh. Oh, níl sé sin go deas chur be. Cad a rinne sé? Bhris sé an curcóg agus cha sé an talamh. Agus féic tá na bacha ag etil timpeall agus ag chuirteach an lón. Ó, níl sé sin go deas in éair. Tá an monkey seo anna dána. Agus féic tá ar focail nua an sin sa. Seo an lón. Sa an monkey. Seo an Luain sa an Moncaí. Oh, go bhfuair dia uring. An siróf bocht, tá sé ag sleamhnú, mar dóg duine éigen crackan banana an dalamh. Dóg an Moncaí crackan banana an dalamh agus tá an siróf bocht ag sleamhnú. Oh, tá an Moncaí seo anadóna fad is brá leis bananí ach tá sé ag pleiceacht leis na crackan agus tá sé sin doin séireach. Seo an siróf sa an Moncaí. Seo an siróf sa an Moncaí. Cé chuig stop leis an Moncaí dóna seo I chuirteach gach duine. Oh, féic an sébre tá aig fargach mar tá an Moncaí ag cathu fin chuirig timpeall. Oh, beag sé driblód mór in isceapam, agus féic na daithne an sébre, cén daith tá Tá strípi, dubha agus bána Tá sé cosúla capall. Agus, cad a déireann an Moncaí? Seo an sébre sa an Moncaí. Seo an sébre sa an Moncaí. Oh, féic an tain bon darag cén sort é sin is las a réin sin an tain is fiarlam is brálam na scíháin bon darag agus na cletí a bhíon arthú. Oh, tá an Moncaí ag immer clas an tain seo. Seo an tain sa an Moncaí. Seo an tain sa an Moncaí. Tá an tain ag chur ális mar tá sí chun titim. Uh-oh, tá an Moncaí a driblód inis. Seo an Moncaí sa Mami. An bhfuil Mami sásta leis? Níl in éair. An bhfuil na handbheithe eile sásta leis? Níl in éair, tá sí go léir anna crosta. Agus seo na focail chun cleachta. Sa, seo, seo, an, seo, an, sa, sa. Má sib sin an Moncaí beag. Anis tá míad chun obair dhéanamh sa leabhar Fonn Fónaice. An bhfuil éascut cadíd na charactéirí atá ar an glúdach. Áine áling, Gary Gower, Oscar Octopus, Yo-Yo agus Níomh an tíos clia. Tá tá míad ag leanaí de raig inniuh go dtí leathnach a hocht. Agus an leathnach seo tá Bobbín Bear. Seo Bobbín Bear. Agus tá right focail an seo a hosnín le Bobbín Bear. Buacail, Bobby, Balloon, Bear, Blow. Ris sin a ríis? Buacail, Bobby, Balloon, Bear, Blow. Agus chun Bobbín Bear cleachta, caig tú tosnú ag an spot a darach, an sias, suas, timpeall. Fan go craig mé sin, níos mó mar seo. So, sias, suas, timpeall. Sias, suas, timppel. Agus an dogad si faoi nara, knock ordeum ma fiann nui on tam galéir. I don't lift my pencil up at all until I'm finished bobbing bear. She is, suas, arish, timppel. When trí las an ish tú féin. An bhfuil de fiann nui a gut? Rai glatt. She is, suas, timppel. She is, suas, timppel. She is, suas, timppel. She is, suas, timppel. Más sibh déan de iireacht is fear. She is, suas, timppel. She is, suas, timppel. She is, suas, timppel. Go hána ba her fad. Lana raig an ish go dtí deire an lína. She is, suas, timppel. 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 Tá mi beag na caun an ish, that ag obair go dtíon. She is, suas, timppel. She is, suas, timppel. Gohúnta. Agus freisin in jo féic míid lobo. Seo lobo. Agus an úmaíonn sé ná ó. Féic ar na focail a chosníonn le ó. Or, óg, ag ól. Ó. Agus tá ó ag deire bó, cnó, anish. An bhfuil tú ré chun cleachta. Féic ar an ó, tosníonn sé cosú le ca. Tá tú ag dul an tro céine, so tosnig ag an spot the Derek. So you start as if you were writing a C, the letter C. Timppel clay sus. Okay. Agus sína fada air. So timppel clay, but níl sé sin é, sus a ríis. Sína fada. Timppel clay 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 sus a ríis. Sína fada. And when she big déanamh é lom, má sibh. Timppel clay sus a ríis. Sína fada. 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 Tá mi beag na gaun an ish. Timppel clay sus a ríis. Sína fada. Timppel clay sus a ríis. Sína fada. Má sibh. Tá an obair déanta a gcuibh inniuh. Gohúntaach. Sin an Fonn Fónaice den inniuh. Anis tá míad chun bheagání mata a dhéanamh ní an bhra, agus tá mí ar bís inniuh mar formé etalán. Sea, formé etalán. Rána bhí eiscint. Etalán beag bídach, agus tá míad chun cúpla gníomhachtaí a dhéanamh lo. So, bhí réig. Anis tá roint etalán agam an sa agus roint córanna, agus níl is agam an bhfuil an méid céine etalán agus córanna, nu an bhfuil méid de friúil ann. Déanamh mé iad a chomh ar dús. A hain, a dó, a trí, a cathair, a cúig. A hain, a dó, a trí, a cathair, a cúig, a sé. Níl siad mar an géine, cé bhéad córanna níos mó atá ann. Déanamh mé iad a bhat seáil chun áil amach cé bhéad níos mó atá ann. So, a hain, dó, a trí, a cathair, a cúig. Oh, féach, tá córbháin fáca ar lá taobh. Níl aon ceann an seo chun matseáil. So mar sin, tá ceann amháin sa bhreis ann. Nu ceann amháin níos mó. So tá córbháin níos mó ná na hetalán. Tá cúig etalán agus tá sé cór. Tá sé níos mó ná a cúig de hain. So 6 is greater than 5 by 1. Déanamh ceann eile. Anis tá bananaí agus féin chóirig agam. Níl is agam an bhfuil an méid céine ann, nu an bhfuil níos mó bananaí nu níos mó féin chóirig. Déanamh mé iad a chomh ar dús. A hain, a dó, a trí, a cathair, a cúig. A hain, a dó, a trí, a cathair, a cúig. Tá an méid céine ann. Déanamh mé iad a bhat seáil chun bheith cinnte. A hain, a dó, ha méid úsáid peann chun iad a bhat seáil ní raibh aon batí líorcáin agam sa bhaile. Cathair, a cúig. Féach ar sin, tá mé ann gach ceann a bhat seáil agus mar sin, tá an méid céine féin chóirig agus bananaí. Anis féach cad atá agam an sa an uair seo, tá stúthe talúna agam in anad bananaí agus tá féin chóirig agam. So, déanamh mé iad a chomh ar dús. A hain, a dó, a trí, a cathair, a cúig, a sé. A hain, a dó, a trí, a cathair, a cúig. Níl an cinnte. Cén ceann leis an tachar is mó. So beidir go nínig mé iad a bhat seáil agus beag is agam an sin an bhfuil níos mó súthe talúna nu níos mó féin chóirig. A hain, a dó, a trí, a cathair, a cúig agus féach tá ceann amháin sa bhreis an seo. Nu tá ceann amháin níos mó ag na súthe talúna. So, cé bhéad níos mó súthe talúna tá ann? Tá ceann amháin níos mó. Anis tá helicopter agam agus tá etalán agam. Déanamh mé iad chomh ar dús. A hain, Hín, a dó, a trí, a cathair, agus a cúig. Taobhid etalón atá ann. A hín, a dó, a trí. Cén ceann acu is mó. An bhfuil níos mó helicopter nó níos mó etalón. Déanamh mín check. So, Tom can either bhat seáil. A hín, a dó, a trí. Oh, céimhid helicopter sa bhreis tá ann. Oh, tá brúnar. Tá gá ceann níos mó. So gá ceann níos mó ann. Agus mar sin tá cúig níos mó ná a trí. De a dó. 5 is greater than 3 by 2. Tá brúnar mín is gom cad ar tá ar siú leis an camera an seo sin níos fear. So tá cúig níos mó ná a trí. De dó. Mar bhí gá ceann níos mó an sin.
Cúigear fearr.
Can an táran. Cúigear fearr ag tógáiltí, ag tógáiltí, ag tógáiltí. Cúigear fearr ag tógáiltí, ag fearr síos is lig sé scí. Ceathair fearr ag tógáiltí, ag tógáiltí, ag tógáiltí. Ceathair fearr ag tógáiltí, ag fearr síos is lig sé scí. Dror fearr ag tógáiltí, ag tógáiltí, ag tógáiltí. Dror fearr ag tógáiltí, ag fearr síos is lig sé scí. Bert ar ag tógáiltí, ag tógáiltí, ag tógáiltí. Bert ar ag tógáiltí, ag fearr síos is lig sé scí. Fearr amháin ag tógáiltí, ag tógáiltí, ag tógáiltí. Fearr amháin ag tógáiltí, ag sé síos is lig sé scí.
Now, this is called a squash and a squeeze. And the authors are Julia Donaldson and Axel Scheffler. And at the back of the book there's a picture of a man and 2 birds. Wise old man, won't you help me please? My house is a squash and a squeeze. So let's have a look. A squash and a squeeze. A little old lady lived all by herself, with a table and chairs and a jug on the shelf. A wise old man heard her grumble and grouse. There is not enough room in my house. Wise old man, won't you help me please? My house is a squash and a squeeze. Take in your hen, said the wise old man. Take in my hen? What a curious plan! Well, the hen laid an egg on the fireside rug and flopped around the room, knocking over the jug. Oh my goodness! Is the old lady going to be happy about that? Don't think so. The little old lady cried. What shall I do? It was pokey for 1 and it's tiny for 2. My nose has a tickle and there's no room to sneeze. My house is a squash and a squeeze. And she said, Wise old man, won't you help me please? My house is a squash and a squeeze. I wonder how the wise old man is going to help her. Take in your goat, said the wise old man. "Take in my goat, what a curious plan!" Well, the goat chewed the curtains and trod on the egg, then sat down to nibble the table leg. Oh my goodness, what a bold goat. The little old lady cried, "Glory be, it was tiny for two, and it's titchy for three. The hen pecks the goat, and the goat's got fleas. My house is a squash and a squeeze." And she said, "Wise old man, won't you help me please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." Oh my goodness. "Take in your pig," said the wise old man. "Take in my pig? What a curious plan!" So she took in her pig, who kept chasing the hen, and raiding the larder again and again. Oh my goodness, look at that pig eating all of the food. The little old lady cried, "Stop, I implore! It was titchy for three, and it's teeny for four. Even the pig in the larder agrees. My house is a squash and a squeeze." And she said, "Wise old man, won't you help me please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." Look at those animals. They seem very happy and content after having a big feed. "Take in your cow," said the wise old man. "Take in my cow? What a curious plan!" Well, the cow took one look and charged straight at the pig, then jumped on the table and tapped out a jig. The little old lady cried, "Heavens alive! It was teeny for four, and it's weeny for five. I'm tearing my hair out. I'm down on my knees. My house is a squash and a squeeze." And she said, "Wise old man, won't you help me please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." "Take them all out," said the wise old man. "But then I'll be back where I first began." So she opened the window and out flew the hen. "That's better. At least I can sneeze again." She shooed out the goat and she shoved out the pig. "My house is beginning to feel pretty big." She huffed and she puffed and she pushed out the cow. "Just look at my house. It's enormous now." "Thank you, old man, for the work you have done. It was weeny for five. It's gigantic for one." "There's no need to grumble and there's no need to grouse. There's plenty of room in my house." And now she's full of frolics and fiddle-dee-dees. It isn't a squash and it isn't a squeeze. Yes, she's full of frolics and fiddle-dee-dees. It isn't a squash or a squeeze. She looks delighted. Are the animals happy to be outside? No, I think they liked being inside, having a little party, eating all the food, doing a jig on the table. And that's the end of our story today. I hope you enjoyed it. Hello, Eanáir. Today for English time we're going to sound out some words, and we're also going to be learning some tricky words and putting them into sentences. So last week we learned the song and the action for 6 of the letters in English. Can you remember the song and the action? S, s. The snake is in the grass. The snake is in the grass. S, s. The snake is in the grass. Ah, ah, ants on my arm. Ah, ah, ants on my arm. Ah, ah, ants on my arm, they're causing me alarm. T, 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 t. When I watch a tennis game, t, 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 t. When I watch a tennis game, my head goes back and forth. Puff, puff, puff. Puff out the candles on the pink, pink cake. Puff, 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 puff. Puff out the candles on the pink, pink cake. Puff, puff, puff. Inky the mouse is my pet. He spilled the ink and got wet. The ink gets spilled all over the desk. Inky's wet. Hear the aeroplane. Hear the aeroplane. Hear the aeroplane. Making lots of noise. So let's see what words we can make using these letters. Can you help me read them? Great. First one. Let's sound it out. S-at. Sat. Well done. P-at. Pat. Very good. Tap. Excellent. Pan. Fantastic. Let's try a few more. Is that a little bit? Make some space. Tan. Can you see that? There's a little reflection from the lamp. Tin. Maybe we've room for two more. Sip. And we've room for one more. Ooh, what's it going to be? I have one. Tip. Very good. Can we read them again together? Sat. Sat. Pat. Tap, pan, tan, tin, sip, sip, and tip. Very good. Now, I also told you we were going to learn some tricky words today. And these are trick words because we're not allowed to sound them out. Oh, hang on a second. Now, so I have two tricky words for you. And they're tricky because, like I said, we don't sound them out. We just have to know that this is what the word says every time we see it. So the first one is I. And you notice that I always has a capital. I am happy today. I and the. I am in the kitchen. No, I'm not. I am in the office. So, I and the. Let's put our tricky words up here. I, the. Now, oh, can you see that? Silly whiteboard. Now, so, I and the. Let's write it. What What do you notice about the word I? So I do a line straight down. Well, it's a tall letter, isn't it? And it's a capital. What about the? What do you notice about the letters? There are two tall letters, aren't there? And one small letter, the. Let's write a sentence, or maybe two, using our tricky words. I am big. I am big. Let's do one with the. Now hang on. This the looks different to this one. What's different about it? Oh yeah, this one is at the start of a sentence. So it has a capital T. And that's why it looks different to this one. The dog is, oh look, I ran out of space. I'll have to do another line. On the mat. The dog is on the mat. Can we read our two sentences now together? I am big. The dog is on the mat. Well done. Now we're going to listen to a story called A Squash and a Squeeze.
The sound for X is X. 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 Here is the song for X.
Take an X-ray. Take an X-ray. Take an X-ray. X-ray of my hand.
Let's look at some words for X. Box. B-ox. Box. Fox. F-ox. Fox. Taxi. T-ax-e. Taxi. Wax. W-ax. Wax. This has been X. X. X.
Now it's time to do our sounds in action for today. So can you take out your sounds in action book and a pencil and some colours if you want. And we're going to start on page 14 and 15. So you'll see one side of the page we're going to do some writing, and on the other side we're going to be matching the stickers with the words. So on page 14. We have some words here. We need to finish writing them and then choose the correct picture to match to the word. So let's do the first one. Rat, rat, rat. Let's write T. Down from the spot, a little kick out and a line across. Rat. So choose the right picture. The next one. Bag, bag. So start at the red dot, and round to the left, back up to the dot, back down and around. Bag. Can you circle the right picture? Now, try to read these words yourself. So, sa, d. What word does it read? Circle the right picture and write the letter D. Out from the red spot, around, up, 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 and all the way back down. The next one. This is a new letter for us, ja. So ja is ja, and the last letter is m. So can you put them together and circle the right picture? The next one, pa, n. What word does that make? Pa, n. Circle the right picture. And the next one is hat. So draw your T down from the red spot, kick out and a line across. And circle the right picture. Check if you got them all right. Let's read them together. Rat. Bag. Sad. Jam. Pan. Hat. Well done. You can put down your pencil now and go on to the next page, and you'll see we're going to put stickers in here to match the words. Now you might need a little bit of help from somebody at home finding the stickers for this page in the middle of the book. So find the stickers, take them out, and then match them up to the right picture or to the right word. So if you want to pause the video now, so you'll have time to do this part, and then when you're finished, press play again. Now let's practice reading the words together. At, hat. An, pan. V, a, n, van. B, a, g, bag. F, a, n, fan. J, a, jam. K, a, p, cap. M, a, n, man. T, a, p, tap.
Now, do you think penguins can fly? No, it's not really possible, is it? Well, today we're off on a rather exciting adventure to Antarctica to meet a penguin who is on a mission. I wonder if he can prove us wrong. Let's go join him with our yoga now.
Hello everyone, welcome to Cosmic Kids. I'm Jamie and this is your place for yoga, stories and fun. It's easy. Just copy the moves I do and enjoy the adventure. Now we always begin in the same position by crossing our legs and sitting on our bottoms and bringing our hands together at our hearts and saying our secret yoga code word, which is Namaste. Ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. There. Now we're ready to begin. And today we're off to meet Pedro the penguin. So we're going to a very cold place called Antarctica. Now we don't want to freeze, so let's warm up. We lift up one shoulder, 2 shoulders, drop the first shoulder and the second shoulder. Going up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, down, down. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Well done, everyone. Now zip yourself up into your snowsuit. Zip. And give a silent snowy cheer to the sky. And do it on the other side. Zip. And another silent snowy cheer to the sky. Yay! Then we give everyone at home a great big hug. Let's stand up, put your feet a bit wider, arms out wide, and wrap them up with a big squeeze. Out of the corner of our eye, we see our helicopter. Jump your feet together and turn to the side. Bend your knees, arms outstretched, and twist to the front. We get in, lifting your arms up tall and sitting down in your pilot's chair. Now we're ready for takeoff. We jump our feet wide and our arms wide and we begin to spin as our helicopter takes off into the sky. We're off! Whee! We steer our helicopter using our steering sticks. Sitting on your bottom, take hold of one of your feet. We go chopper, chopper, chopper one side, chopper, chopper, chopper the other side, chopper, chopper, chopper forwards, and chopper, chopper, chopper back. Then we steer with the other steering stick as well. Let's lift that one up and go chopper, chopper, chopper one side, chopper, chopper, chopper other side, chopper, chopper, chopper forwards, chopper, chopper, chopper back. And we've come in to land. Hooray! When we get out, there's a sleigh waiting for us. We come onto our tummies and we kick our feet up towards our bottoms, taking hold of our ankles with our hands. We lift ourselves up. And our sleigh today is being pulled by a pack of husky dogs. Oh, how lovely. Coming all the way up, put your hands down and your feet down. Lift your bottom up to the sky and let's have a happy husky dog woof. Woof, 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 woof. The husky dogs pull the sleigh. Wow, it's a bit like skiing. We bend our knees, hold onto the reins and bounce, bounce, bounce as we whoosh down the mountain. Then it's a bit like snowboarding when we let go of one arm and one leg and we go whee down the mountain. We can even swap our legs and arms over. Whoosh! This is great fun. The husky dogs take us as far as the mountain. We say namaste to thank them. Namaste. And then we look at the huge mountain in front of us. It's so still and so beautiful. What's that noise? It's a polar bear! Oh dear, put your hands down and take your feet out wide. The polar bear clumps towards us. Clump, clump, clump. Come right up onto your tiptoes, everyone. Clump, clump, clump. We'd better hide. Come onto your knees and tuck yourself into a little snowball. Ooh. We sit up and phew! Thank goodness he didn't see us. All of a sudden, whizzing down the mountain on his tummy is a penguin. Whee! It's me, Pedro! He gets to his feet, jumping and waddling a little bit, and he says, Namaste, Padre. I am Pedro the penguin, and I am trying to learn how to fly. I've got lots of ideas, so come on. Okay, but we're a bit worried because Pedro is a penguin, and we know that penguins can't fly. But we follow Pedro anyway, with big steps up the mountain. Big step, big step. Pedro suddenly says, "I am going to jump off the side and flap my little wings." And before we have a chance to stop him, he dives off the side. Lifting your arms up tall, fold all the way forwards. Oh no, coming onto your knees, everyone. Pedro flaps his little wings. Oh, but it's no good. He lands with a on his tummy. Oh dear. Next he tries becoming a whirly spinning windmill. Taking your feet out nice and wide and your arms out wide too. We're going to windmill our hands across to our opposite foot. And the other way. And the other way. Wow, what wonderful whooshy windmills you all are. We're spinning side to side to side to side. It's lots of fun being a windmill, but it doesn't get Pedro flying. We have an idea, and we decide to show Pedro how to do an aeroplane in yoga. Coming onto your knees, take your arms out wide. Place your hand down on the ground beside you and put your knee in front of your foot in front of your knee. Shoot your back leg out behind you and wave at the sky as you go, meow. Pedro joins in when we do it on the other side. Coming back to 2 knees, arms out wide. Place your hand down and put your foot in front of your knee. Shoot your back leg out behind you and meow the other way. Pedro loves being an aeroplane, but it doesn't get him actually flying. All of a sudden, we see a beautiful bird flying gracefully above us. Leaning forward and flutter your bird wings. Pedro looks up at the bird, full of admiration. He's not going to give up on his dream. He's going to keep trying. He has an idea. Get the toolbox. We have to make something. Okay. Here it is. Sitting down, place the soles of your feet together and let your knees open out. Now close yourself down over your toolbox. We open it up and we take out a saw. Taking hold of one of your feet, we saw lots of bits of wood. When we're finished with that saw, we use the other one. Take the other saw now and now it's time for some hammering. We stand up and we crisscross our fingers behind our back. And after 3, we go bang. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Bang! And again. 1, 2, 3. Bang! And last time. 1, 2, 3. Bang! Great hammering, everyone. Finally, the screws. We sit down on our bottoms, we lift up our feet, and we screw in the screws. There. We stand back from our work feeling very proud. We have made Pedro a hang glider. He's very, very excited and a little bit scared. This time he takes his hang glider up the mountain. Holding out his arms on his hang glider, he takes a little run up. Then he jumps, and this time he catches the wind and begins to fly. Lifting your leg up high and out behind you, everyone. Yay! He's done it! Pedro is flying. We're so happy for him. Even the birds tweet with their surprise. Tweet, 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 tweet! Pedro's done it. All of the other penguins look up and see him flying in the sky. They are inspired and they want to fly as well. So all the penguins start making hang gliders and they all start flying in the sky. Every day Pedro flies on his hang glider. Let's try it on the other leg now. Holding out your arms wide, coming up, lifting up your foot behind you, and nice and high and out. And see if you can hold your balance. Yay! Pedro has shown us that he can make his dreams come true. And we can make our dreams come true if we just keep trying and we don't give up. Now everyone, we're super tired after all that flying. We're going to have a lie down and a little rest. So we lie down on our backs and we put our arms down by our sides. What an amazing time. We're so happy that Pedro managed to make his dream come true. And we wonder what dream he's going to work on next to make come true. We think about what our dreams are, how we'd like to make our dreams come true. And even if we're not perfect at something the first time round, doesn't mean we should give up. We need to make a few mistakes along the way so we can become wise and learn how to do something as best as we can. Just like Pedro and his flying. Slowly we start to wake ourselves up by twinkling our fingers and twinkling our toes and bringing our knees into our chest for a little bit of a cuddle. We roll ourselves over onto our side and we bring ourselves up to sitting. We cross our legs again and bring our hands together to our heart. And we finish just the way we started with our secret yoga code word, which is Namaste. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Well done, everyone. Thanks for coming on the flight with Pedro. That was great fun. I hope to see you again for another Cosmic Kids adventure. Bye-bye.
Wow, bhí an yoga sin go chuúdach fad bhí sibh aus ag leanúint an fís. Tá súlagam go méid láid as a gcuibh agus beag míad ag dan raig leis an obair amóra carís. Slán fuil!